Every serious health problem starts quietly, long before your body begins to scream. It whispers through fatigue, brain fog, poor sleep, hair loss, mood changes, strange cravings. Most people dismiss these as stress or simply getting older. But what if these weren't random at all? Today, we're uncovering the warning signs most people miss. Your body is constantly communicating with you. Every second, millions of cells are working together, repairing damage, fighting infections, producing energy, and keeping you alive. But when something begins to change, your body doesn't usually wait until it's a serious problem. It starts sending small signals: a little less energy, trouble concentrating, changes in your sleep. Maybe you're hungrier than usual, or you no longer feel like yourself. These changes don't always mean something is seriously wrong. In fact, they can happen for many different reasons, but they are your body's way of saying something has changed. The problem is, these whispers are easy to ignore, especially when life gets busy. We tell ourselves, "I'm just getting older. I just need more coffee. I'll catch up on sleep this weekend," until those quiet whispers become impossible to ignore. And that's why learning to recognize these early signals matters. It usually begins with something that feels ordinary. You're tired, not just after a long day, but almost every day. You wake up exhausted, even after what should have been a full night's sleep. At first, it's easy to explain away. Maybe you've been working too much. Maybe you're just stressed. Maybe life has simply gotten busier. But when that feeling never really goes away, your body may be asking for a closer look. Fatigue isn't a diagnosis, it's a signal. Think of it like the check engine light in your car. The light isn't the problem. It tells you something deserves a closer look. And that signal can have many different causes: poor sleep, ongoing stress, low iron, vitamin deficiencies, thyroid problems, blood sugar changes, certain medications, even untreated sleep disorders. The important thing isn't trying to guess the cause. It's recognizing that persistent fatigue deserves attention, especially if it's affecting your work, your relationships, or the things you normally enjoy. Your body uses energy to do everything. When something isn't working as efficiently as it should, feeling constantly exhausted may be one of the first clues, and the next warning sign often shows up right alongside it. But fatigue is rarely the only clue. The next warning sign often appears long before people connect the dots. Have you ever walked into a room or searched for your phone while it was already in your hand? Trouble concentrating or feeling mentally foggy starts happening more often. It's worth paying attention. Brain fog isn't a medical diagnosis. It's a term people use to describe feeling mentally slower than usual. It can make simple tasks feel harder. Conversations become difficult to follow. You lose your train of thought. Finding the right word suddenly takes longer. Like fatigue, brain fog can have many possible causes: poor sleep, chronic stress, nutrient deficiencies, hormonal changes, certain medications, infections, or other underlying health conditions. That's why brain fog should never be ignored if it's persistent or getting worse. Your brain is one of the most energy-demanding organs in your body. When something affects the way your body produces or uses energy, your brain is often one of the first places you notice it. And sometimes, the clues don't stop with your mind. They begin showing up in your body too. But your brain isn't the only place your body leaves clues. Some of the next warning signs are hiding in plain sight. Not every warning sign shows up during the day. Sometimes, it follows you into the night. You finally climb into bed, exhausted, but your mind won't slow down. Or maybe you sleep through the night and still wake up feeling anything but rested. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. So when sleep becomes consistently disrupted, it may be worth asking why. Then there are the changes you can actually see. More hair collecting in your brush, nails that seem to break more easily, skin that suddenly feels different. While these changes can be a normal part of aging, or happen for many everyday reasons, they can also be signs that your body isn't getting everything it needs to function at its best. And then there's something people often don't connect to their physical health: their mood. Feeling unusually irritable, unmotivated, emotionally drained, or simply not feeling like yourself. Stress certainly plays a role, but so can poor sleep, hormonal changes, nutritional deficiencies, chronic illness, and many other health conditions. Your body and your brain are constantly working together. When one is struggling, the other often feels it too. The important thing isn't to assume the worst. It's to recognize patterns, because one symptom may not mean much on its own, but several happening together deserve your attention. So how do you know when these are just part of everyday life, and when they're your body's way of telling you it's time to pay closer attention? Here's the good news. Most everyday symptoms aren't a sign of something serious. In fact, everyone feels tired, forgetful, stressed, or has a bad night's sleep from time to time. The difference is whether those symptoms become persistent, begin getting worse, or start interfering with your daily life. That's when it's worth paying closer attention. Instead of brushing them aside, start looking for patterns. Ask yourself, when did this begin? Is it happening more often? Is more than one symptom showing up at the same time? Sometimes, keeping a simple journal of your sleep, energy, mood, nutrition, and symptoms can reveal patterns you never noticed before. If something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. Talk with a healthcare professional. They can help determine whether your symptoms are part of everyday life, or if they deserve further evaluation. The goal isn't to become afraid of every ache or every bad day. It's to become more aware of what your body is trying to tell you, because no one knows you're normal better than you do, and sometimes listening early can make all the difference. Your body has been speaking to you your entire life. The real question is, are you listening? Your body is talking to you every single day. Most of the time, those messages are quiet. A little less energy, a restless night, trouble focusing, small changes that are easy to ignore. And while these symptoms don't automatically mean something is wrong, they can be reminders to slow down, pay attention, and take care of yourself. Awareness isn't about fear. It's about understanding your body well enough to recognize when something has changed. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to the Wellness Files for more science-based wellness videos that make complex health topics easy to understand. And tell us in the comments, what's one signal your body has given you that you wish you had paid attention to sooner? Remember, your body whispers before it screams. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.